I stared at him, rage and despair fighting in my head. I wasn't giving up. I had to get justice for her. Corporation. He's rich. To your sister. He gave her money. Right. You started with him. You're just I slammed my fist on the wall, ignoring the pain. Was I really helpless? Was there no justice in the world? Just then, the doctor called, his voice frantic. Mike, it's bad. Your sister tried to kill herself. I went numb. My legs turned to jelly. I stumbled back to the hospital, seeing the bandage around her throat through the glass. It felt like someone had ripped my heart out. Our parents died early. Amy and I were all each other now. I fought in the rings to raise her. She was my everything. 12 years ago, some until he was a vegetable. Got 6 years for it. I promised her I'd do my time. Get out. Be there for her. Now, I was seeing her broken. These animals. The doctor saved her. Barely. My relief was short-lived. She's got some trauma. She might be unstable. You gotta watch her clothes. I remembered her bright face, her laughter. My sister, so kind, so innocent, driven to suicide. I choked back the rage and went to the local news station. The station manager looked at my file and shook his head. Miller's too powerful. We can't touch him. Others tried. Orders went missing. We got orders. No more Miller stories. Let it go. He's untouchable. I was stunned. Miller's reach went even further than I thought. I stumbled out of the station. The world spinning. The lake was clear, but everything felt dark. Then my phone rang. It was Miller. His voice smoked. I warned you. Stop stirring up trouble. Why don't you listen? Since you want to play games, here's a gift. The TV screen on top of a skyscraper flickered to life. A naked girl appeared. A group of men surrounded her, touching her. She was huddled in the corner, clothes torn. It was Amy. I stared, paralyzed. The sick atmosphere, the men's sneering laughter. It all tightened around my throat. She was lying in a hospital bed, destroyed by the monsters. I ran to the bathroom and splashed cold water. I remembered 6 years ago. I blanked out the water and walked out of the bathroom. If nobody could give me justice, I'd take it myself. Release papers online. Hashtag sister. It's time to do it. Post not to do anything stupid. I hung up and saw that Miller had already sent his trolls. They were covering me in dirt. Her sister's a whore. The brother's a convict. A true family. He was in for a long time. Probably great. They should all be killed. I ignored him. Posted the doctor's report. Miller's evidence of forcing her to prostitute herself. Posted the law. I wasn't surprised. I opened a new account and copied all the posts to an overseas number. The story got lots of traffic. Miller was shocked and called me on the phone. You idiot. You think that just because you posted it to the net, get ready. I laughed. I'm waiting. Oh, don't forget to make or else I will be killing your daughter's hands. Miller was about to say something, but I hung up. He went crazy and ordered people to investigate my life. But he was really found out. Mike Young, in prison for 7 years because he turned a man into a veggie for harassing his sister and became an illegal boxer. Miller started thousands of wins. Illegal boxing. He rushed to call his daughter's mom. A few wins later, someone on the phone. Miller was happy and about to say something, but his daughter started crying. Dad, please save me. This man is too scary. The day I walked out of prison, I found out my sister, Amy, had been brutally scumbag. He'd shoved 3 golf balls inside her, left her permanently messed up, incontinent. I was steaming, went straight to the courts and news stations looking for justice, but nobody wanted to touch it. Then the bastard who did it calls me up. You want to make things even worse for your sister, tough guy. Hearing his voice, I just snapped. He didn't know. The last guy threatened me. Some sicko had tortured her, left her for dead. The doctor said her insides were ripped to shreds. Just to stop it from spreading. Then, the guy who did it shows up all the time. She lost her wound. Big deal. Saves me the trouble. Later. I got a whole line of guys waiting to use her. Though, some of my clients were portions. Maybe I should just shoot her. He was smirking like she was some broken. kids have a wonderful end of the year party. This slime, as I'm making it, is going to look white, right? It's going to look white, but I'm going to add some kinetic sand to it, and it's going to be that pretty pink color. So stick around.